Well, 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 my classy people. I am Wayne Bolden. You know that already. I am in the studio. It is Thursday, the day before the Kentucky Oaks. Yes, it's Kentucky Oaks Eve for sure. Well, we're going to take a look at the viable long shots, thinking outside the box, right, for the Kentucky Oaks, right? Well, we know this. There is a very, very heavy favorite going into this year's Kentucky Oaks. Rightly so. It's the boys, the old Godolphin with good cheers. It's Brad Cox, it's a merry horse, of course. Well, good cheers looks vulnerable to me. Okay, obviously, good cheers is the number 11 installed on the morning line at 6-5, right? Well, if you ask me, that's about right. The horse is 6 for 6, trained by Brad Cox. My boy Siaz is in the arms. By Medagliador on the back end by Street Sense. Didn't Street Sense win the Derby and the Breeders' Cup Juvenile? Very few has done that. So again, another Godolphin homebred, bred known, bred impeccably, and shows it on the racetrack, okay? I mean, 6 for 6, you can't shake no stick at that. I mean, but I think she's vulnerable, y'all. Now, she hasn't run since March 22nd, which is about 6 weeks ago, so she's fresh, fit, and fast, coming out of the Grade 2 Fairgrounds Oaks, right, where she smacked a few of the girls around. You know, they wasn't playing around that day. And they're sitting on go-go, right? So again, she's 6-5 on her way to 3-5. So, how do we think outside the box? What if she don't run on it? Who are two of the horses in here at huge prices? Maybe not huge, but huge enough. Better than 3-5 or 4-5. That have a chance. Well, you know, speed is always king. You see it right behind me, right there. Some have it, some don't. You can't teach it. So I'm going to give you our top 2 long shots in here that may have a shot. That may have a shot on the front end. I think in order to do it, you're going to have to shake loose from her, you know, and just bottom the field out. And we're going to start right in on the outside. You got it. I'm telling you right now, folks. The number 8 horse. I got 5 on it. 5G. I got 5 on it. Well, this girl is in town. She ain't going to be messing around. 12-1 on the morning line on 5G. Man, she's quick, fast, and she's going to be in a hurry. We got a rider up for the second time, Manny Franco, the red-hot Manny Franco, probably clicking at about 22% for the year, but he's hooking up with a trainer, George Weaver. Together, they're 22% together. This filly by Vacoma on the back end by Quality Road. This is a nice horse. This is a homebred for, is it Gasta? Yes, stables. They bred and own this one. 3 wins from 6 starts. That's 50% with 2 seconds. Still lightly racing, still improving. Well, I thought it was a coming out party last time in the Gulfstream Park Oaks, right? Grade 2, 6-5. Hey, listen, Manny Franco put this one on the end, put this one on the lead, twirl the stick and pose for the pitcher coming down the lane. Drew off by 2 in a field of 6, right? Now, hey, outside, you like speed horses outside so they can get out, clear the field, get over into the first turn, right? Get out, get over, relax, and then take off. Well, this one ran second 2 races back in the Honeybee against my top pick in this race, the number 14 horse, Quiet Side, who's 8-1, by the way. Listen, you know, I like that horse, but I'm thinking outside the box here. But I'm telling you, that race on February 23rd, where Quiet Side ended up beating 5G, you know, she pressed the pace, but the fact of the matter is that was her 5th race of her life, 5G. Now, having come out of the Gulfstream Park Oaks race after 6, she jumped a little bit on her speed figure. Now she's back in 34 days, which is about 5 weeks, fresh, fit, and fast. So that race shouldn't knock her out, even though it's her all-time best race for sure, speed figure wise, bloodline, she should be able to go the distance. Now, people think that speed horses, the further they go, they'll back up. Well, that's not true. Typically, horses from 6 furlongs to a mile, or a mile to a mile and 16, they get a chance to get out and relax because they break naturally faster than real routers. So I know we're going a mile and an eighth today. I'm pretty sure of that. Hey, listen, 5G could get out front here, y'all, and shake loose for sure. All right. So I believe that's a think outside the box horse here at 12-1, probably on her way to 15-1. Speed is king. Okay. I think if you're going to upset the monster in here, Good Cheers, I don't think you do it by racing with her. I think you just say, okay, we just going to let it all hang out and let your hair down, girl, and just let it rip, right? Speed is king. That's the way that I think. Now, I do think Quiet Side can walk all of them down, but we talking about a big price. 5G is our top long shot, one of our two. We like both of these horses equally, but 5G is the largest of the price at 12-1 on the morning line. I believe the horse would be 15, 18-1 easily. The number 8 horse. Secondly, it's another speed horse. I know a bunch of us like the number 2 horse. Simply Joking. She ain't joking, and she's all business. Well, the number 2 horse is just as fast as 5G. I just hope that they don't hook up and burn themselves up and just set it up, because I tell you, Quiet Side and Good Cheer, the 14 horse and the 8 horse, the 11 horse, Good Cheer, will be coming for sure. Well, Simply Joking is trained by Mr. Beckman, and you got Flo in the arms for the first time, right? This one's by Practical Joke. Hello, and E. Dubai's the grandsire. That's awfully good breeding, y'all. Well, this one ran in the Fantasy Stakes on March 29th behind Quiet Side, like I said, and quarter on the wire. Now they're going another eighth of a mile. She draws inside to the 2 post, so she'll be saving ground around the first turn, and probably should use the number 8 horse 5G as a baby target, because she has just as much speed as 5G. I would let 5G, the 8, clear off, and if I was Manny Franco, if I was Flo on the 2, I would just sit right behind her and then try to overtake 5G around the turn. But the number 2 horse at 10-1 on the morning line deserves every opportunity to shake loose up front. Again, I'll say it once, I'll say it again, right? Hey, some people have it, some people don't. And I'll say this. Hey, if you're going to beat Good Cheers and Quiet Side, I don't think you race ride with them. I think you just try to bottom the field out, get clear, and just try to hold on as long as you can down the lane. To me, Simply Joking is one of those 2 horses that I think could get out front and maybe control and dictate how the outcome of this race is going to go. Okay, so our 2 long shots, right, is going to be the number 8 horse 5G. I got 5 on it, right? Yeah, listen, very speedy, and the next speedy horse, just as speedy as 5G, is the number 2 horse, Simply Joking. So our 2 long shots is the number 8 at 12-1, and our second one is the 2 horse, Simply Joking, all business, at 10-1. If you're going to beat this talented field, starting with Good Cheers, the number 11, and my top pick in the race, of course, is the bottom horse, Quiet Side. I think you just go out and try to shake loose from them. But if you race ride with them, you're not going to outfinish either one of those horses down the lane. So, outside the box thinking, who is the viable long shots? I would say his speed is absolutely king. Some people have it, some don't. So again, let's hook up some Derby, Oaks Derby doubles if you're going to beat the big heavy favorite in here. You have to look somewhere, because Good Cheers is 6-5. I think she'll go off at 3-5. There's no value there. Now, of course, she's a Godolphin horse, and I'll be pulling for her, and she's in my fantasy stable, but there's no real betting interest there, and I think she's vulnerable. I really do. Okay, so again, our 2 long shots, thinking outside the box. If someone's going to upset the race, how would it be done? 1, 2, who would that be? I think it'll be done, you got to bottom them out. Take off and just take off with speed. And then, of course, that's how you do it, if you ask me. All right? And number 8, top long shot to possibly upset this race. 5Gs. I got 5 on it. The number 2, Simply Joking, all business, no joke. 8-2, 10 to 1 and 12 to 1 on their way respectfully to 15 to 1. If we were to think outside the box. Remember, tip sheets are still available. Email us at speedking24@yahoo.com and or call the office at 732-804-0637. They're $20 for one card and on Friday and $20 for the Derby. If you buy both, well, of course, we'll give it to you for $35, right? Great way to support us. Have some fun, y'all. Remember, nice bet is that Oaks Derby double and also the 2-day pick 3, right? The Oaks back to the 2 races over there on Derby Day. The race right before the Derby and then the Derby. Nice little pick 3. I'm going to put me a few in. Upsetters, 5G. Simply joking. My name is Wayne Bolden. I'm the Speed King. Remember to have a bunch of fun, y'all. And if they go low, there's only one thing for us classy people to do. Is don't even dignify it. We're just going to keep it 100 and go high. Respect them. We're going to count it all as joy. For sure. I got 5 on it.